exactly.
Okay.
They're pretty much like precision deep striking, but they have to do a pretty long charge. That's the only problem for me. But the Evaso Assassin runs 3d6, so he's pretty much going to make it. And he's really, really nasty, like in terms of damage output. He's not as useful as the other ones, but still. The Kalitus Assassin also has an ability that causes your first point that you try to use to be one command point more expensive than normal. And
Yeah.
even if you say, no, I'm not going to do it, you still have to pay the point that you already paid, essentially. Which is actually pretty nice, because in these small point games, these rerolls actually matter. Or whatever you want to do, not rerolling, countercharging, whatever. By the way, do you have any
It's
rule
only
that...
on the first turn, right?
Hmm?
It's only on the first turn.
Yeah, exactly, in the first turn. Yeah. I don't know exactly what it was with the other one, but I think it was just on the first reserve roll or something. Wasn't really that useful because you could just bring in the drop pod, and that doesn't change anything. All right. Do you want to take the first turn?
Um. Yeah, why not?
All right. I'm trying to seize, because why not? No, nothing. I'm not gonna use any points to reroll either. I'm just gonna see how far you go.
Uh. Hmm.
It's still random game
Hmm.
length, by the way.
So,
It's 7 max.
what was that?
It's still the normal random length and everything. So we still play 5 turns and
Okay.
then we roll and so on. But I don't think we
30.
take that long as a few units. You can't chase me.
35, 20. Well, I could actually, my solitaire could get to your Vindicator Assassin, but it'd be a very high number.
Yeah. You also can take some pretty nasty damage if you are not careful with the solitaire, since he is something that comes close. That's his problem actually, because I get a lot of mortal wounds on these guys, and that ignores all invuln saves. The Vindicator shoots I think D3, and on 6 D6 mortal wounds. And he got that pistol too, so if he survives one round, I can shoot you in close combat. Yay! It's actually really cool. I like that pistol ruling. I think that makes sense. But don't you touch the Landry, he's expensive. I've had a lot of points for him. And I'm still not entirely
Yeah.
sure whether it's actually worth it to take one or not.
I don't know. I think they're really strong.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the thing that you get to move pretty fast and still fire all your guns is pretty good. And I think you can't shake me or anything. You have to deal a lot of damage to him before he actually ceases to be effective, and that is not worth it. I don't think so. Most of the time you can't deal that much because he's still toughness 8. So to wound him, it's pretty hard.
Let's
I
see.
also have the frag assault launchers. So if you charge me, you get to get mortal wounds because mortal wounds are everywhere for some reason. I think most people don't even realize it, but the transports are actually really, really dangerous now because you just remove models basically, which is really not that nice. You can't take any saves
Oh, yeah.
against that.
I'm advancing with my, what's his face? What's wrong with the button? Crap. Shadow Seer. That's what I meant to say. Crap. My bad. There we go. 5. I wish there was like an undo button. It's really hard to like pre-measure your movements.
Come closer. Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
matter. I ignore the character rule anyway, so might as well come forward.
I'm gonna try to kill your Land Raider in one shot.
Oh no. I mean, technically it works. It's completely random.
I'll let you kill my Shadow Seer. I'll be alright with it. Oh, whoops.
It's so small. Like we have basically 1K points, and there's almost nothing on the board. Like you can't even imagine how it is when you're at 1850. I don't think it's much more models, to be honest. Just because we brought the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff
Yeah,
in
I've been
fancy
messing
armies.
around with 2K army list for Harlequins just because that's what my gaming group usually plays out here.
Okay.
And I'm pretty excited about the shenanigans I'm gonna pull with Harlequins.
Your thingies have fly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they take dangerous when they charge through terrain, right? Because it's a
Uh,
crater. I have no idea.
oh
It's
yeah, I
super
wasn't
weird.
zoomed in. I was super zoomed out when I was moving this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the crater slows you down for charging for sure. I know that. But I'm not sure how it works with the does it actually damage stuff if you do it or not. I think the only damaging that was left are these wrecks and something. If you move across those, um, you might take mortal wounds. But it's only for charging with flyers, I think, and infantry and everything else for movement. I don't know. It's weird. Like the terrain rules are not that big of a deal, I think.
All right. Looks like I'm done with moving. Looks like everything's within range.
All right,
So I guess
bring
we can
it.
go on to psychic phase.
What's the warp charge on the power?
It's a warp charge of 8.
8. Well, that's pretty high actually.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
I mean, it's still
And then
within the average, but still.
one thing I don't know if I didn't see this, but do your Grey Knights have any like special? If I target them with a psychic power, do you get bonuses to your dispel dice or anything?
No, I always get the same result, but everything I have can basically deny, which is the deal. I mean, you can't deny it in general if you don't have a Psyker, but he can deny it just as normal.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go and hit the. See, I took the wrong psychic power. I could have set it up to where I could have charged your Vinicare Assassin, no problem.
Yeah, I think the Psychic power is actually pretty good. They are always there's options. That's the cool thing about it. I just didn't show my mind war thingy because I have to compare leadership with you, and I don't want that because I know you have pretty high leadership anyway.
I'm going to target your Grey Knight. No, your Dread Knight.
All right.
There we go. Come on, 8.
Oh, just on the spot, which is enough. All right. So I need a 9 to dispel.
Yep.
Ooh, I got a 9
Oh,
exactly.
dang.
Holy cow, on the spot.
All right.
And the deny mechanic is really, really much better now. That's for sure. All right.
And then all of my dudes are shooting your Land Raider Crusader.
No, Jink. It's all gone. It's only Dark Angels can Jink now. Yeah.
All right. So I've got 6 shots from the first Star Weaver,
Mhm.
hitting on 3s.
Oh, that's not good.
And you are toughness
6.
6. All right. So I am wounding on 4s.
Sorry, the Land Raider toughness 8.
All right. So I am
Sorry.
wounding on 5s.
Pew pew. Alright, 1.
1 wound.
How much AP do you have?
Nothing. It's only AP minus 3 if I get a 6.
Okay, so it's the rent thingy. Okay, so I have a 2 plus. Yep.
All right. Next Star Weaver. Oh, that was only 5 dice.
Mhm. Yeah, one was missing. That's better.
That's a little better. All right, and then come on fives.
Hey, one of them.
That's one minus three.
Okay, so I have 5 plus now.
Yep.
Hey! 6 plus.
All right. First
Look at that.
Star Weaver squad. Three hits. Needing fives.
Same weapon, right? The
Yep.
shaking. Okay, so it's a 2 plus. Got it. And the 5. No, so 1 wound. How much damage
Yeah,
does it
take
deal?
that wound. It only does 1 damage.
Okay, got 15.
And then my last Star Weaver squad. Right, this is the fourth roll. All right.
The Starboarders weren't grenades before, right? I can't remember them being so bad. Like, not at all. Okay.
Well, that's my shooting.
Pew pew.
And I got no charges.
Yeah, and I got no leadership test since the Land Ray I can't take any ever. Since he's only one model.
I did a wound. Thanks for that.
Alright. I'll give you the 1 wound. Um, okay, so what happens now? I'm confused. So I have my first turn, I guess. So I now can choose to bring in my guys, and I need to see if I want to disembark since I can only move and disembark and everything. Okay, I can move 10, I think, because I'm undamaged, so I can park right in front of you, or I can disembark 3 somewhere here, because it's open topped apparently right now, and then I can move 6, and then I get a 8-inch charge, I think. I'm not sure if I want to do that. No, I'm not gonna disembark. I don't think so. Um, the Rent Raider. Actually, this is really hard now with the pivoting stuff, because I can't get additional moving by pivoting, which is fair enough. But how do I measure then?
What? I thought they got rid of the pivoting.
Yeah, but I still can move the Land Raider around and everything. And I can't pivot on the spot to get more movement. I don't know. It's weird because this is the spot that is right there. So nothing can move further than that, right? Then I move my normal 8. I don't know. I don't think I get extra
However you
movement.
decide to move your Land Raider, it can't be more than 8 inches from its starting position.
Yeah, exactly. Which it isn't because the if I turn it around here, I actually lose movement on the wheel because there was a spot here. Because this was the furthest point I moved, and this furthest point should be 8 inches after. I don't know. It's not really nice to measure, to be honest. That's all. So nobody's gonna disembark, obviously, because I can't.
I used to just move. I used to just mark a point on the middle of my vehicles, and I would just measure from there. That's what we did in third edition.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's easier to do than the other one.
So you imagine
Actually,
like every model has like this flag in the middle of it, and we just measured everything from that.
yeah, but I mean, you still want to move your model like, like realistically. The Red Knight should move like a crab or something. And still, even if you measure from the middle, you can still move the base around, right? Which sucks. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. Actually, I lose movement if I turn around something. I don't know. He's moving 8 forward. I'm not gonna pivot him, so he is gonna move 8 no matter what. All right. He's actually closest to shadows here. Okay, he is. Yeah. So I can just fire everything else at the rest. Um. Okay, so at the end of my movement, which it is right now, I need to see if I want to get these guys in or not. And I think, what's the leadership on your Star Weavers, actually? Sounds weird, but I actually need to know.
8. My
8.
lowest leadership in this army is 8.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, everything's 8 and my characters are 9.
okay, so I can neuro shredder vehicles now, which is weird, but apparently that works. Um,
Oh, there's crew in them, right? The crew's piloting vehicles, so.
yeah. I'm not actually sure if I want to bring them in yet. I'm gonna bring in the Vessels though, because he is fun, and I just want him in. Yeah, he's gonna come in for sure. So I have to be 9 inches away from your closest model or something. More than mine, sorry, not 9, more than 9, which is a big difference. Uh, yeah, whatever. Somewhere here in the ruin. The ruin doesn't store anybody anyway. So, oops. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna be hopefully more than away. Do you measure from the base or do you measure from the model on these units?
Um, for flying units, you measure from the model.
Okay, so from here, from the top. Okay, so I need to be a little bit more further than that. I don't know. I mean, I don't get any cover anyway, and I have better saves than cover always. Okay, so he's 9 inches away. We know that anyway. Not nine, 9 and a dot one. So he doesn't make the charge on a 9, but he does it on a 10.
You can still make the charge on a 9.
Yeah, right. But
You
I
can
need.
be within 1 inch.
Yeah, sure, but I need to deploy more than 9. So there's a little fraction that I need to be further away, so I can't make it exactly on the number. And but with anything else, you're right. Then the charge is basically just 1 inch less, but not with the deep striking deployment and summoning and whatnot. I'm gonna
Well,
just
I'm saying, like, you can still make it on a 9 inch charge even though you're more than 9 inches away.
yeah, sure. That's not
Because
a
you don't
problem.
have to be base to base anymore.
Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Doesn't matter. He has enough charge distance. I'm pretty sure he can make it, no matter if he
Yeah.
needs 9 or 10. But he's here. He's at the end of the movement phase, and that's it. Okay. So also, I don't think I can shoot with him very much because he has the melter bomb that's too close, but I have the executioner. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire the executioner, I guess. Start with him. The executioner pistol has 4 shots, just like before. I'm gonna target the Skyweaver. Oh, that
Okay.
doesn't make sense? Yeah, sure, might make sense.
You have -1 to hit.
How much does the Starweaver have? In whole points? 6?
3. Oh, this, yeah,
Yeah,
6.
6. Okay. Hmm. No, I don't want to shoot him. I don't think it's makes sense. It's too far away anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the Skyweavers for sure. So I get -1, so I have hidden on a 3 plus then.
Yep.
Alright, didn't even matter because I'm rolling once.
Yep, good
Uh,
job.
what else do I have? I don't think I have. Yeah, I reroll fate hit rolls when I Overwatch only. So this is strength 4, AP -1, doesn't matter. You have in one saves, and you are toughness 4, right?
Yes.
On the bike. Okay, so I reroll because the pistol always rerolls. So 2 wounds. Yeah, in one saves. It's actually pretty simple now. We don't have to look for cover or anything and just take in one saves because they're always better
Yep.
no matter what. Actually, I mean, armor saves are not really that cool. All right. So Landray Crusader next. I'm gonna fire the, I don't know, the sword cannon into the Starweaver and Hurricane Bolter. Hurricane Bolters into the Bolas both? Yeah, why not? Both into the Bolas. So this is the first target, then these two. And we still have the Storm Bolter. Storm Bolter is gonna go into the Skyweaver squad on the left. Just a little bit complicated, but I have to technically declare it all beforehand, so that's weird. Okay, the Crusader has Hurricane Bolters. I believe that's just 6 shots. Oh, check. No, I'm in the wrong book again. That's so annoying. Like I have to switch between the latest. There it is. Okay, Crusader. Yeah, because I never play these things, and I do not know if it's anything else. Okay, so Hurricane Bolter is rapid fire 6, so I get 12 shots since I am in rapid fire range, no matter what. Actually, does the order matter how I resolve this, or do I have just to declare and then in whatever order? Uh,
Uh,
I don't know. I'm just
you
gonna
just tell your
fire
targets all your weapons, and then you get to choose.
yeah. I mean the targets are all declared. I think it's fine. Doesn't really
Right.
do anything.
Yeah.
So
The
into
focusing is up to you because you're the active player.
yeah. So we get the both of them. I said into the uh, boulders. All right. So that's our hurricane, and I'm hitting on force, right? Do they have mirage launchers as well?
Yes.
Okay. So
Everything that's not on foot has mirage launchers.
it's actually a lot of threes. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 wounds.
Whoa.
Daka daka. One,
Uh
two,
oh.
three. Uh-oh. One's down, right? 3 wounds, and the
There's
other one.
4. Yep.
Pew pew. Okay. Then the Storm Bolter gets 4 shots and rapid fire into the Skyweavers. 1 hit and a wound. Take that. Well,
Okay.
nothing happens. Assault Cannon twin linked into the Star Weaver. Star Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I delete one? Wait. 3, 6, 3, 6. There we go. 12 shots. Also hitting on force. Ooh, so many threes. And wounding you on threes because I'm swinging 6. Okay. So we got 4 of them. And it's just AP -1, but you have the inward saves. Ooh,
Oh,
3
so
of them.
3.
Ouch. It's damage 1, so it's just 3 whole points. Doesn't have anything else.
Right.
Pew pew. Um, Next thing is my. Actually, do I fire my Windy Cannon to him? Because I'm not too afraid of the Shadow Seer anymore. Which sounds a little bit disrespectful, but still, you know. I think I can take her out with shooting fine. How many wounds does she have?
5.
5, okay. I got. It's actually a waste because I can't really wound you very well. It's a 50-50 essentially because the base strength of the weapon is now 5. Nah, I'm just gonna shoot her instead. I think it makes more sense. All right, so I got 1 shot
Oh, she has a special rule. You have -1 to your wound rolls.
to my wound rolls. Okay, I have a
Yep.
rule that says I'm always wounding on 2 pluses, no matter what, as long as you're infantry.
So how would that work? How would that work?
I don't actually know. Does it say anything here? I actually do not know, but
All right. So if you look at the wording, is your opponent must subtract 1 from their wound rolls. Right. So your dice roll, yes, you wound on a 2+, but you have to subtract 1 from your dice.
yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It's
So
a little
you
bit weird because you used to have these kind of rule interactions before, but I'm not actually aware how they deal with that unless it's like super clear, right? Because that could happen with everything, right? With Tyranids, for example, those also have those -1 to hit and everything. And if you always hit on a 2, what happens then? Which is a little bit weird. I don't know.
oh yeah, but it doesn't change your rule. You are always hitting on a 2.
Yeah.
but your dice roll is -1.
Yeah, but there still has to be some sort of rule in case it is not clear. And I'm not aware that there is one. I'm not sure, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. If I want to hit her, the problem is that what influence save do you have on her? Just a 4+?
Yeah, 4+.
Okay. Hmm. Where's the solitaire, by the way? I have no idea where he went. The Starweaver?
Yeah, he's in the Starweaver.
Okay.
He's in the unlabeled Starweaver.
Unlabeled Starweaver. Okay. Um, I mean, if
I think
I
I labeled the other one Troop Master, so.
yeah. No, I'm just gonna shoot into her. I think that's fair enough. I did actually roll to hit. I don't remember.
No, you haven't rolled yet.
Okay. So he needs a 2 to hit. All right. And a 3 to wound. Nice. That's special rule. It's dead shot. I inflict d6 damage rather than d3, and those are -3 AP, no invuln saves. So how many
So
does he apply? 3. Okay. So I think we don't get a save, right? Or do you have a armor save of
I
any
have an armor
sort?
save of 7.
Okay, no, so you don't have anything. Because I make that -10 basically, and I ignore the cover. Alright, so you just take the wounds, no matter what. Okay, that was actually pretty effective. I mean, he hit something that's already better than before, but you know. The Dread Knight next. He has the Silencer and the Psy Cannon. I think the Psy Cannon is probably better against Starweavers and everything. Hmm. I'm gonna put the Psy Cannon into the Starweaver and the little pew pew gun into the Skyweaver. It's not that small, but it doesn't really have much strength. So how many shots does it actually have now? Is it still 6? I think so. Let's go back for the Land Raider Crusader and back to the freaking yeah, it's heavy 6. All right, so 6 shots hitting on force, I assume, because of your Mirage launchers. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, we're missing too much. Wounding on a 3. Yep, on a 3, just as normal. And it's just in one saves, because it doesn't have anything.
Come on.
Yep.
There we go.
And then the other shots 2, 4, 6, 12 into the lonely bike. It's another misses.
Wow.
I need those 3s. Okay. Wounding on a 4. Yep, 2 wounds. Each of these deals 2 damage if it goes through. I think it's D3 even. I'm gonna look it up after you do anything. Okay, so I actually have to look it up.
Found one.
Silencer. No, it's actually D3, so it might survive it.
Come on, come on, come
Pew pew.
on.
2. That's enough, right? Yeah, he had one less already. Okay. First blood. Nice, because I need it. I don't think I have enough units in the end to hold everything. But we'll see. I mean, they're dealing damage. That's good. And I think that's my shooting, right? I have the Dread Knight, shot, shot, shot. Yeah. Okay. So you don't have to take any checks, I assume, because all dead or single models. And I can see, can I actually charge with him? No, that's a little bit too far. But I could charge you a Skyweavers with the Land Raider if I want to. It's I don't know, 6 or 7. Hmm. Does it actually make a difference if I charge him or him first? Well, you just have the what does it Zephyr do? Is this it's just a melee or do you have any impact hits or something like that?
What, the Skyweavers?
Yeah.
They're strength 3 base, but their weapon gives them +1 strength. So they're strength 4, AP -2, damage 2. And they
Okay.
have 3 attacks each.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess I can. I'm just gonna declare a charge with the Land Raider then, because I have the frag assault launcher, and that can deal some nasty damage. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Alright,
You're still seeing the Skyweavers, right?
yeah,
Okay.
so it's all Shuriken. Pew pew.
Oh, excuse me. I'm getting over this wicked cold. Looks like I
Yeah,
missed.
yep. Alright, let's see. I need. Yeah, I need a 7, so I make it on a 6. No.
Oh.
Should I use my reroll? But I mean, I can only reroll one per. Oh, actually, he is actually more likely to make it in than this guy.
Yeah.
This is 3 plus. Yeah, I'm gonna do it just for fun because I never use these command buttons. Actually, I should do a counter here. I'm just gonna uh, put one here, so I have 3 left. Oh, not 4, 3. There we go. So I can actually remember. All right, then Rena, I gave you a second chance. Don't screw it up. Okay, he makes it. Exactly, actually. I can't get in base to base, but I can get it within 1 inch. View. Dunk. All right, then the Evasor will also declare a charge, and this time you can't Overwatch. And he gets 3d6 to charge. Is enough for sure. Yeah. We. It looks weird with the scout with the shotgun, just charging and doing stuff, but that's okay. It's a good shotgun, I assume. All right. So first of all, I could do my my frag assault thing. Where is it? Crusader. Roll d6. Okay, I have to roll d6 first. On a 4 plus, you take d3 mortal wounds. So you take how many wounds? Oh, 3 wounds. Holy cow, it kills one outright.
Wow.
Doesn't matter which one, I assume. Yeah. Bam. I don't know how that works. I mean, I've never seen an actual frag launcher on a Land Raider as a model, I mean, but who cares? I
It's
mean,
right in the front.
which one?
It's 6 little dots on top of the tracks.
Those are grain launchers. Okay.
Yeah, those are frag launchers.
I never saw that. I saw they were like, I don't know, like armor or something. Uh, that's why he
No,
explodes
but
so
like when you
fast.
buy the Leonard Crusader kits, they used to have like the little metal kits, and that was part of the kit.
Ah,
It's
okay,
only
yeah,
a
I see,
few
I
of them.
see. Yeah, the other ones have the exposed tracks, right? Like the
Yep.
when nothing is on them. Okay. Yeah, I never used that model actually. Very, very rarely. Okay, so next is the normal assault stuff. So the Averso Assassin has, I think he has 8. He has 6 base for sure. I know that because he got buffed, and he gets 2 additional attacks if he charged in the preceding charge phase, which he did. All right, so I'm gonna take the Neuro Gauntlet because you obviously have an invuln save, and I want to have um, reroll 2 wounds. All right. Do you the Mirage Launcher only works against shooting, right? Or do you have it in close combat too?
Yes.
Okay, so I can actually attack him on full weapon skill. All right, so hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s because I'm strength 5. Ew, 3 of them. And what does it have anything? No, it was just 1 damage. Oh, actually, no, I can reroll. I just saw it. I can reroll all wound tries. Okay, there's 1 more. All right, but other than that, it's just your normal M1 saves. Doesn't have any special war gear that helps him out there. Ow! Okay, he wanted to
Oh,
die.
dang. Yep.
Alright, so now I get to move my 3 inches, consolidate. Can I actually make it into contact with you? I don't think so. No, it's too far away. Yeah, I'm within 2 inches. And the Land Raider also gets to. Actually, no. Wait a second. Wasn't it the? Do I not pie in after the charge first? Oh, I don't actually remember that stuff. Uh, because makes a big difference in this combat here. Because I can try to consolidate into your other stuff. Because I'm technically still close enough. Um, Charge phase. So Overwatch, I make a charge move, I make it in. Um, I choose a unit to fight with, then I pile in 3 inches in any direction as long as the model ends the move closer to the nearest enemy model. So that's the thing. I can actually wrap around these guys with that move. So that should take me with the other 3 inches with the consolidate, should take me to the Starweaver. Because it is closer to the nearest enemy model, yeah. Do you agree? I don't know. It's
Yeah, you can wrap around.
because I have,
Whatever that Skyweaver was, you could wrap around them.
yeah. So this guy should be, I don't know, somewhere here within one. The Landray I'm not sure about because it didn't even get to attack. So technically it can't pie in, right? Because I don't know how that's supposed to be.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, like your assassin's already attacked, so it's not going to do much, and then
Yeah, but still, I would get the 3 inch to move forward and then another 3 inch to pie into somebody. I'm not even sure. It doesn't matter. I don't want to move him, and the pie in move is a main now, which is really good. So I don't have to do that, but technically, I think he could make it in too. But I don't know. It depends if you still get it when you don't fight, because it says first of all you choose the model, then you fight, then the rest happens. But yeah, whatever. So now you actually get to fight, right? With the Starweaver.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's weird.
Any unit that charges. Yeah, so any model within 1 inch of it can be chosen
Yeah,
to fight
I
in the
mean,
fight phase.
technically, if I pile into you, I cannot attack you no matter what, but you still can attack me back. And since I
Right.
charged, you didn't even get to choose, right? Because I charged, I am going first. You should be going next now, because you couldn't even go
Right.
any fall before.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
So that is 3 attacks at strength 5, weapon skill 3 plus. I'll just use this little box on the right hand side. Oh, 1 hit. I'm assuming I'm wounding on 3s.
I'm toughness 4, yeah.
That's 1 wound.
Oh no. Do I actually have anything? I mean, I have an import save, but he used to have Pheno Pain. Does he have that? No. I'm just a poor assassin. I only get my 4 plus save. No, I took a wound. Down to 5. But watch out, I got you in close combat now. And if you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna explode and kill you all anyway. Actually, I'm gonna kill my Red Ray too, because it does a nasty amount of damage. But that's okay. Alright, that's my turn, I guess, because I don't have anything else that does anything. Oh yeah, I forgot the what? I completely forgot my psychic phase too, which is great. But it doesn't matter. I wouldn't even cast anything because the Dread Knight only has get to infinity, and I mean the Land Raider made it in anyway. And yeah, I think it was actually better to move the Land Raider since I could come closer than 9. So that's fine. All right. So your second turn.
Alright, so how far am I away from this Dread Knight? 18 inches?
I don't know. Yeah, it's more, isn't it?
Alright,
Let's see. Shadow to base. 18 and 4.
alright, so let's see. Do I want to assault a Dread Knight?
I don't know. You tell me. He just has his double Dread Fist, so he has 5 attacks, I think. The problem more is he has a ton of wounds. Takes pretty long. Unless you have really, really good rolls. That's a problem with the D3 and the D6 damage table. It can go very good, or it can go very bad, right? Even if I roll a 6 on the assassin, I still might roll 1 damage, and then you're like, oh, doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Here
Alright,
they come.
so they're gonna disembark. I want to put the fusion on this side. I have to be within 3 inches of my thing, more than 1 inch
Yeah,
away from you.
but you still get that additional move anyway. So you good to go.
Yeah. Anyway, I get to move them. I can get within 3 inches, and I'm gonna move and trap them around.
Yeah,
Speed this game
it's
up a
just
little bit.
faster. Yeah, it's just faster that way. Because it doesn't make a difference in the end. You can't get slow by terrain and etc. etc.
Right.
Actually, you add 2 to your charge distance, but not in your movement. That's what I'm trying to say. And since you have the holo belt something something, I guess we ignore that anyway. Not sure.
Now that is interesting. I don't know if I ignore the effect. But anywho, I guess the Shoot Master will get out also. What's wrong one? Oh,
Come
it's
on,
the wrong squad. Poop.
come out and play.
It's the wrong squad. All right. I don't know if I want this squad to get out. So they can get out 3, and then they can move 6. That's 9 inches. We already said that this is 18 inches away.
Yep.
That's a 9-inch charge. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, I also have a bunch of Overwatch, so it might actually hit something because I have just enough shots to do it. And those things hurt because they will take out even your normal guys pretty fast.
All right. Well, this squad will
But to be honest,
be
I don't
in.
know how much damage you can deal, so
Yeah,
that's
neither do I. I got no
it's
idea.
weird.
This is the wrong squad, anyways. All right. Let's try this again. Yeah, plenty of movement.
Yeah, it's actually a huge buff for units that are already fast put in transport. Because usually that didn't matter. You had to end within 6 inches of the hole. Now you can essentially move. You can get units that fit into a Land Raider and still can move 14 afterwards. So they can move entirely 17 from the Land Raider's hole. Well, that's pretty huge.
Oh, why? There we go. Okay. My keyboard decided to bug out for a second. There's the Troop Master. I guess we'll move this guy over here somewhere. Wait, oh, my camera angle messed me up there.
Does he also have the hit and run ability, or does he just because he can fly?
He has fly, so he can move and shoot as he pleases.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. You'll just go right here. All right, and then the other one, the Solitaire. will get out. Will he get out? Nah, we'll save him. We'll wait.
He feels safe.
Yeah.
Just
He knows
wait
he's
until
gonna
you roll that
be.
6. And the transport is gonna eat him. Num num num. Yeah, I mean, technically he can reach a whole bunch, but it's always a 2d6 move. I am always very cautious of those. Because it might just go very, very south and then he's out. And he can't get back in. Not this round, at least.
What's closer? Your Dread Knight, probably? Yeah, looks like the Dread
Yeah,
Knight's still
it's a
closer.
pretty big base.
Yep, yep. Alright. Oh, this one still has dudes in it, though. So we'll just keep them over here, within 3 inches of your thingy.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, nope, I still got this dude. Can't forget about the old Shadow Seer. I guess he'll just move normal.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Alright. I guess we can go into our psychic phase.
Alright.
So I guess the Shadow Seer will attempt to smite the assassin first.
I shall smite thee fall. Okay. That doesn't require much.
Yeah.
I think it's 5, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to deny. I need a 8. Oh, double rev. Holy cow. The Grey Knight's not having anything. Nothing
Yeah,
psychic at least.
not happening.
Yeah.
All right, well then I'm gonna do my fancy superpower on the Land Raider.
Alright. Uh-oh. Not enough.
I didn't
It's
know
8,
that.
right? Yeah. Yeah, 8 is actually pretty hard to do. 7, 6 is doable. I think 8 is pretty high. Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I took the fun ability. All right, time to get some shooting in. The Shadow Seer has this fancy grenade launcher of Assault 1. Oh, it's an assault weapon, so I can move. I can advance and use it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next time. But anyways, roll 2d6 if the unit is hit by the weapon. If the roll is equal to or greater than the target's leadership, they suffer d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Let's do all these fusion blasters. How about that? So I'll do the squad that's disembarked. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I put my troop master way over here. He's not even range of it. What a silly goose. I got the 2 fusion blasters from the Harlequin squad. They're going to shoot into the Crusader, and then they're going to fire their pistols into the assassin.
Okay.
So I'll bring all this over here. Alright, so we'll do the 2 fusion blasters. Hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit. I'm strength 8.
Yep.
Your toughness 8.
Yep. That's a fall.
So I need 4s again. Or 4s. Oh, right. Good job, team. And then the 3 pistols into the assassin.
Holy smokes.
I'm pretty sure you're not toughness 3.
Nope. I'm a superhuman.
Right.
I'm 4.
Alright, now my troop master will fire his fusion pistol into
Oh no.
the assassin.
Yep. Don't kill me. Yeah.
It hits. I'm pretty sure I need 3s or 2s. I'm strength 8.
Yep. 2 is enough. 4 plus. Inborn save. Do I want to reroll that? Yes, It's the one with the 2d6 damage and then pick the highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use 1 point to reroll. Phew. Lucky enough. Down to 2.
And then the other squad that's in the other Shadow Weaver
Mm-hmm.
is going to fire their fusion pistols into a Land Raider. Actually, well, the entire squad's going to fire into a Land Raider.
Yeah, well, might as well.
Yeah. So starting with the fusion pistols,
That's better.
2 hits, needing 4s. When wound, it's -4.
Okay, so I get a 6 up. Yeah, right, because I have a 2 up. Yeah, yeah. Can just add it together. No. Can't do it. Alright, how
Need
much
some damage
damage?
this bad boy.
Oh,
Ooh.
holy smokes.
I want to use a reroll.
Alright,
And I'm going to reroll one of these 2s.
so you're also down to 2. Okay, yeah, 4
Yep.
sounds
4
better.
damage.
Sounds better than 2. Okay, he's down to 11.
And then I guess the Star Weavers will fire into the Land Raider also. Might as well.
Yep. I really like the
Oh,
not the arc firing and everything. I solved a lot of problems with those weird models and conversions and everything. So you can just keep firing. If you're in range, you're in range.
yeah, you can do a lot of conversions now. I think
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
I really like that. I think that's for the better and for the playability of the
Uh,
game.
4 hits, needing 5's wound,
Pew pew. Yep.
2 wounds.
Okay, so this is
Oh, this
-3.
one is -3, so 5,
Whoa.
and then
Yep. Oh, almost. Alright, and this is just the normal one. Job. Okay. So the 10? Yep. Down to 10. No.
and then the next Star Weaver, same thing. Whoa!
The 6s again.
If I can get that, the wound, huh?
Not quite. It's always the same, right? If it never works twice, it always works once. Okay, maybe I should play the save. No, I don't. Oh my, I would have even made it on a 6. Holy cow. Okay,
All
he's not
right,
having
now I
it.
have the Shadow Seer, and I guess he'll lob his grenades at the Crusader. What has the lowest leadership?
My lowest leadership. I think they're all equal. It's all 9. The assassin is 9.
All
Landray is
9?
9. The Dread Knight might may not be 9, but he's out of range, I assume. I don't know. If you want to shoot him, I can look
Yeah,
it up.
he changes.
Uh,
I guess we'll just chuck it into a Land Raider.
okay. Okay.
Alright, hits on 2s. Hitting on 2s. Alright.
So much for that. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna miss.
And then the time for the assault phase.
Alright, bring it.
I will assault with my Harlequin squad on the Viscer Assassin.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use the pistol because it doesn't make sense to throw the meta bomb. Even though I could, technically. I get to reroll because I have the, I don't know what it's called, but oh, holy smokes. That's a bunch
Okay.
of hits. Also rerolling to wound because it's still the pistol. That's cocked. Gonna reroll that. Alright, 3 wounds. Not bad. Not bad at all.
4 ups.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not good. Alright, let's see how far they move.
Yeah, should be in it to win it.
I think they make it.
Are you sure? You should measure. Might be half inch off, maybe. Maybe you're just running too far and you miss me. Had to roll exactly a
I just
2.
end up doing circles. Now the Troop Master will charge.
Yeah, kind of Overwatch. Obviously, I mean, I'm a little bit occupied right now.
And the Shadow Seer will charge.
No. Just wait and see. We gotta slay them all.
11.
Might be on the dot.
Yeah.
Yep. No problemo.
And then my oh, how do I want to do this? The injured Star Weaver will assault the Land Raider.
Alright. Overwatch.
Yeah.
Cannon first. Pew pew. Aw. Feels bad, man. The other one is 4, 6. Yeah, it's 12 anyway, right? So 24.
Yeah, I should have doubled that, right?
Pew pew. Some Hurricanes. It's actually cocked. Rest is flat. So 5. Yep. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need 5s because your toughness 1 higher. That's 1 wound.
1 wound. I can take 1 wound.
Uh-oh. Why not?
Oh.
Take 1. And then the Stormbolter also hits once. Wounding on a 5. Hey. True paper planes now. Nice. It's almost dead. Holy cow. I mean,
pass any of these?
if he had hits with the assault cannon, it probably would have died here. Holy cow. Alright, so I guess I have to ram it. Dunk.
And then I will charge with the other one also.
Yep. Oh, actually, wait a second. You can't charge with this guy because you broke out of combat, right? Somebody broke out of combat. Because fly only gives you the ability to attack. Do you have a special to shoot? Sorry.
He doesn't have crescendo.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm asking.
Alright, you're right. Wait, so which one of these broke out of combat though?
I don't actually know. I piled in one of them, but I didn't damage. Did I?
It was probably this one. What is this latest?
I think it was the undamaged one. The other one was closer, and yeah, I think so. I think it was the 6 out of 6. This one. No, I didn't charge this one. I just piled into the other one, and there was the one that was a full wounds. That's why I piled into him, because I was like, maybe I can do something. So he only gets to move, I guess. Yeah, that was his moment. Move and shoot, right? Because he's flying.
Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think those guys could have shot then.
You think so? Oh yeah, right. Because they are still affected, right? Yeah.
Right. Even though they have a rule
Yeah.
that says they can fall back and shoot and assault like normally, I don't think they can because they're embarked on a transport that doesn't do anything.
I have no idea how that would work, but it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they disembarked and then they themselves didn't get charged technically, but they are, I don't know. It depends. The problem is usually the rule says they are not affected, but if they can shoot outside and so on, how is it worded, the rule? Do they just ignore that, or?
Well, it's long for the crescendo.
No, the one that you can shoot out of the vehicle. That rule.
Okay, so
The open chopper, whatever it is.
Models embarked on this model can attack in their shooting phase. Measure the range and draw a line of sight from the point of the model. When they do so, it's kind of blurry. Any restrictions or modifiers that apply to the model also apply to the passengers. For example, the passengers cannot shoot if this model has fallen back in the same
Okay,
turn.
so that's correct then.
Shoot except with pistols. Wait. If the model is within 1 inch of an enemy unit, and so on. Note the passengers cannot shoot if the model falls back, even though the Star Weaver itself can.
Okay, so they actually get modified as if they were the vehicle, and since they would not get to shoot since they got no get. I don't know. It's weird, but it does say something about they can't fire the pistol, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
so they
within 1 inch. So if you're in close combat.
yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure I disembarked the squad that was in combat. So the injured one was the one you moved into.
I honestly can't remember.
I think that's how I did it. I disembarked. So actually, this one should have been the one charging you, and not the one that did charge you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, then this one should be one and a little bit more than 1 inch away, and the other one should be, or something. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think it
So
makes much of a difference in the end, because the it's gonna deal the same damage and so on. All right. So the other one is in then. I mean, you can't
yeah,
fail the charge anyway.
yeah, I was moving around. Boom. All right, this guy had a longer dart. He's just gonna go over here. Oops.
Shake.
Then he goes down to 4. Okay. Alrighty. That was a lot.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to do my Troop Master first.
Okay. Yep. Sure,
So
sure.
that's going to be...
He has a lot of wounds for a Troop Master. Didn't they have 2 wounds before? Like the character Troop Master?
I don't know. This is my first time playing Harlequins.
Okay. Then don't ask.
I just dumped everything from before.
Yeah.
I doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah. Whatever.
Alright, so I hit on 2s. Alright, 1 miss. I am strength 5, your toughness 4.
Yep.
I wound on 3s. I get to reroll.
Alright, good thing too.
The Troop Master's bubble allows you to reroll failed
Yeah.
wounds.
Ah,
Doesn't matter.
okay.
2 wounds.
4 ups. 1 wound. 24.
He has an invulnerable save too, right?
Yeah, right. He has lightning reflexes.
Alright. And then the Shadow Seer. He's got also... Oh, he's only got 3 attacks. Not as good. But,
As a staff,
he's
right?
hitting on 2s. Yep.
Ouch. It's always that one. Every roll.
He is strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Okay.
And these do D3 damage.
Don't fail me now. Ow. I think he's dead. I mean, he's probably dead anyway because of the players later. Yeah, he's dead. No matter what. Right, because it's 6. Yeah. Alright, so now I explode. Because I actually have Biomeltdown. If I'm reduced to 0 wounds, I roll a d6 for every unit that is within 1. So first one is the Troop Master.
Okay.
I need F4 plus, I think. Yeah. So nothing. Then the Shadow Seer. Okay. She takes d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
1. And the Harlequin unit also takes 1 wound. Ah, that's more than he ever has done in his entire career of exploding. Because it's mortal wounds, so it actually makes a difference in the end. And now he is removed. See you, nerds. Okay. And you get your consolidate, I guess. I mean, technically the players don't get to consolidate now. It's so weird. Because...
They never get to attack.
Yeah, even, I mean, I don't know. Technically, they didn't. But I know it's always the order. That's so weird about this sword phase. I think like it always starts with the choose unit to fight with, which you did, then pie in, which you didn't have to because you were already in, right? Choose target, choose mini weapon, resolve close combat attacks, then consolidate. So I don't know how that works. Because you technically can pie in into the Land Raider, right? But you can't attack him. But can you pie in? Hmm?
Well, they never got to start the sequence, right? I never chose them to fight with. So they never pile in, they never choose targets, they never resolve combat attacks, and they don't get to consolidate.
Yeah, that's how would I say. I think I would play it like this too. Like just like with the Land Raider before, you wouldn't get to attack, so you wouldn't even get to pie. And so
Yeah.
because there's no existing combat that he can pie into anyway, and you can't engage other models and attack those because they weren't part unless you declared that one before. Okay, but the other ones did obviously, so they get to do their thing.
Something like that, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit blurry, I think, this sort of thingy, but it was always more complicated before, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so now you get to
my Star Weaver on the
attack.
Raider.
Yeah.
3 attacks.
Unfortunately, my ability doesn't work when you charge me, only when I charge.
Yeah. Let's stop that nonsense.
Never.
Get that crap out of here.
Don't worry, you're gonna be
Right.
in range.
So 3 hits, and then I'm wounding on 5s, I believe. But I wonder if the Troopmaster's ability is only for infantry. All mask units. Okay. And it is a masked unit. All right. So I need 5s. I get to reroll.
Oh, good thing.
Ooh, good thing for rerolls. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
It's super tough.
Non-hitting Harlequins run around with their pool noodles.
Don't worry. I'm gonna remove the troop master, and then you don't have to worry about it. Nothing happens. Okay. Is that all? Actually, you have to take a leadership test, right, on the troop, because technically they lost models.
Yeah, but you still have to attack your lighter.
Right, right. Wait a second. I think I am. Am I down? Let me see. I need
No, it needs to be
9 removing. Okay, so until 9, I still have my normal attacks. So I still do my 6. All right. So 5, 6. Hitting on 6s. Come on, Land Raider. No. He misses. All right. So now I get to pile in.
Do a leadership check.
Yeah.
And that the Warlord bubble, right? It gives them +1 leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why am I rolling?
Just 1. Yeah.
Wrong
edition.
Get out of here.
I mean, you can roll 2. I don't mind. Oh, that actually is a lot.
But I only lose 2, right? So it's 8. I'm leadership 9 because of the bubble.
How much models did you actually lose? 3 of them, right? In total. Because you lost.
But either way, it's 9, right? So 3.
Yeah, right. Okay. So it's 9 and then 9 and 9. Yeah, it fits. Okay. Yeah, it's still hard to do damage this way, but I mean, you have very few models, just like me. It's more against the big blob armies. Those will get the damage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason to run like larger than minimum units unless you're like Imperial Guard or Druids or Orcs.
I mean, Tyranids ignored yet again because of
right. So,
I don't know. Yeah.
All the swarm armies are perfectly fine with the leadership stuff.
Yeah.
And all the elite units will not run anything larger than a min squad anyways. There's no benefit to running more than a min squad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true anyway. Okay. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next turn, my turn. This time with a psychic phase. I can guarantee you I will do some psychic shenanigans, because that's what I'm actually all about. I mean, you can't lock my Land Raider ever in close combat if I have good psychic powers. So we'll see if it works, because I can just teleport out to infinity and beyond. Oh, suck. But first of all, I have to do my stuff. So Land Raider is not gonna fall back because I can drag him out of close combat anyway, and so he can still shoot. Movement is just the disembarkation, basically. Where do I disembark, though? I need to kill a Troop Master, a Shadow Weaver, another Shadow Weaver, a Star Weaver, sorry, not Shadow Weaver, what the hell, that doesn't even exist. The Shadow something something. And I have only 5 models in a Land Raider. Okay, so first of all, Mr. Castellan Crow will disembark. Does he, can he fit here actually? I mean, I think he can. 1 inch away. 1 inch away. Yeah, he can fit here. Hello. Should be somewhere here. 1 inch. 1 inch. Yeah, doesn't matter. He's somewhere in there, in front of the array. It doesn't do anything for the charges, since technically I have to be within 1 inch anyway, and I runs 2d6. Purifiers will disembark. This is the empty one, right? Or is there something inside still?
The one labeled Troop Master is empty.
Okay, so the other one is the ones with the second squad in US Solitaire.
Yes.
Okay, so purifiers would just disembark within 3 inches. Yeah, it's actually a little bit weird with the 3 inches before and then the rest. But it doesn't matter. I mean, in the end, it's the same movement. Yeah. The Dread Knight is gonna move closer, I think, because he has to cast some powers. He's moving his 8 inches. And he's in range for a charge. That's good. The Vindicator is just gonna hold still, I guess, because he still has targets. Yeah, you still can see the Weaver. And do I bring in the Calidus or not?
Well, this is your third turn, right? Or your second?
My second. You started. So it's my
Okay.
second. I mean, technically I can bring her in just to deal some damage. But then you get to charge me. That's not really fun. No, I think I'm just gonna wait one round, because then your transport should be open. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just missing everything when I'm hitting on force. Okay, so that is my thing. Now I have to move the actual movement, not the disembarkation stuff. So these guys can wrap around if they want to. So we can go 5 inches. Oh, another inch. Just want to stay 1 inch away from it, basically. So so the other one is fine. That one is fine. What did I give Crow? He's Hammerhand. Purifier Squad has Gate, and the Dread Knight also has Gate. Okay, that's fine. I just need one Gate this turn. Okay.
Well, you can only use each psychic power once per psychic phase, right?
Yep. But I know that's why I said I only need one Gate. The other ones will cast Smite anyway. They are made to cast Smite, nothing else, and Smite is unlimited.
Yeah.
Lucky enough. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So Psychic. Because I don't have anything else that can move because it exploded. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna attempt to... How much can you deny? 1 power or 2?
I'm pretty sure it's just one.
Okay. Yeah, most of the time it's 1. I mean, mine are a little bit special, but the other psychers usually have 1, 2, or a 2, 1. So I'm gonna start off with... I believe Hammerhand on Crawl. The only problem is I have to go back to my pages. Oh, there is. I skipped it. No, back. Okay. Hammerhand is warp charge 6 on himself, obviously. Aw, I don't make it. Do I want to reroll the one? I'm not even sure if it's all worth it. No, he's fine with that. So this one fails. He can smite he can smite a second. He can cast his second power, and he's gonna cast smite on the Starweaver. 2d6. Ow, that's a peril.
Ooh.
I'm gonna reroll that one. Just because peril. Peril is not good. Because it takes too much. Nice, and he even makes it. Okay, so I have 1 point left. Would you like to deny? On an 8.
Oh, so you're leading your light raider in combat?
No, I can still do my psychic as normal. I can cast the infinity, but first I'm gonna do anything else.
Oh, okay.
That's your choice. You
Nah,
can
you can
choose.
do it.
Hmm?
I'll deny the next one.
Okay. Not actually sure. I think it's just D6 instead of D3 with him. Where is he? Castle and Crow. D6 mortal wounds instead of D3. Exactly. Okay, so D6 mortal wounds on the Starweaver. Oh, 2. All right, it's almost a 6. So it's down to 2. Um, what else did I attempt? I attempted Hammer Hand, right? Okay, so he's done with Psychic because he can only cast these two. Then the Purifier Squad is gonna cast Cleansing Flame on, or not Cleansing Flame, Smite, but Cleansing Flame style on
Yeah.
the Starweaver, and I'm gonna declare this guy here is gonna be the one that casts it because I have to for some reason. And they don't make it, but at least they don't peril, so that's okay. I'm fine with that. It's all fine. They can't cast a second power. I believe they can only cast one, even though they have to, because they generate one, and then they smite they have anyway. Let's check real quick, because they used to have two. No, they can only manifest one. And then I'm going to try to do Gate of Infinity from the Dread Knight onto the Crusader for the lull. I believe it's enough. Check it though. Check, 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 check. Yep, it's enough.
And I'll try to dispel that.
All right. Hey, you got it. 9 is enough. So Land Raider stays in place and the rest does their stuff. I don't know. Mr. Crow, what is he gonna do? I guess he's gonna fire his Storm Bolter first, I guess. I'm gonna fire into the hmm, into the Shadow Seer, I think, because I need to kill her before
You
she
have to fire
countercharges.
into the troops of the Shadow Weaver, right?
No, you have free choice with everything. You can target anything, you can charge a different unit.
Well,
It's all gone,
but not characters. You can't
right?
target characters.
Yeah, right, right. They take yeah, yeah, okay. That's true. So I have to shoot into the fusion guys. That makes sense. Right, right. I need to kill them. I actually hit because I have
Yeah.
business skill
He's ready to do
high.
something.
Okay. Right, 2 wounds.
Right. Yeah, you get -1 to your wound roll, which it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, but it's still high enough. Hey, I got one. Pew pew. Um, the other stuff. I guess this Dread Knight is gonna. Can I see him? Yeah, I can see the Star. Okay. You have a 4 plus anyway. It's always in one stage at this point. I got that. The 4 plus is just much better in this case than the removal of cover, I think. It's a fair compensation. I'm gonna put the Dread Knight's shots into the Starweaver and the 2 wound stuff into the Starweaver. No, that doesn't make sense. Into the troop, just for lull. So
the poor guy.
yeah, he's getting peppered this time. Okay, so this one misses, right? Because of Mirage Launchers. And the other stuff wounds you on 3s. So that's 3 wounds on the Starweaver, on the back one here. While it has his normal save. Hey, I got it.
No.
All right, does it explode? On a 6 it
You
does.
want me to roll? Or you want to roll?
I roll. So
Okay.
I can blame myself. Ah, it doesn't explode. Feels bad, man. All right, so you just disembark as normal. Nothing really
Well, I'm gonna
happens.
roll for each of them, right? So
Yeah, that's true because
the
we are inside
solitaire,
of the transport, right?
so the solitaire dies.
Really? Does it do it on the one? Oh crap. That's what I'm afraid of actually when I put expensive units in there because it's like,
The
ow.
one dude dies. I knew
All
that was
right,
gonna happen.
take that, solitaire.
Never got to use my solitaire. It's so sad.
He got
And
stuck in a
we just
death trap.
smack you with 10 attacks.
Ouch. I don't know. These. I'm not sure if the Dark Eldar will be very happy about that, this transport change, because I mean, wrecking a unit is pretty easy. If it explodes, it just gets worse, right? Because you get mortal wounds everywhere, which is also pretty nasty. Okay, so they are out. Can they actually be within 1 inch of me now? Are they in close combat or are they
Uh,
disembarking?
I'm pretty sure you can disembark within one. I'll read the rules.
I have no idea because it's it's weird with your thingy because it circumvents the normal transport rules, like the we can't shoot, we can't interact. Because if they can't interact, they're not in within 1 inch. Pretty sure. I know it should say so in the transport.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Yeah. Uh,
Not within 1 inch of an enemy
yeah,
model.
because it counts as a disembark, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they just
Oh crap.
no, not the radar. Ah, he's somewhere there. We know where he is. I'm gonna lock him down. All right, and then this thing is anyway removed. There's no wrecks or
But hold
anything.
on. So how do you shoot this if it was in close combat?
Hmm? Oh yeah, right. I can't shoot it. Right. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay, so let's revive everything. Everything
Yep.
is back to normal. Solitaire gets to live. Then I have to actually choose another target because that's a illegal target. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot the. I'm totally confused because I thought that one was not the one that was in close combat because we changed it, and the other one is the one not in close combat. So I do
Right.
the same thing, just shooting at the, uh, the troop thingy,
This is
whatever
gonna
it's
take
called.
some getting used to. There needs to
Yeah,
be like
it's
what is it? And like War Machine, you put like activation stuff next to it.
yeah, something like that. I don't know. Okay, so back to the shooting. I actually shoot the right target, this Star Weaver, with the Psyken. Yet again.
Okay.
And this one, he is not in combat because I know he can't be in combat.
Right.
All right. Threes again. Oh, this time I miss. Feels bad, man. All right, I get you normal save. Oh,
All right.
he's
Save.
fine. Sniff.
Well, this rewind worked out pretty well for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it was my bad. I didn't even realize. It was like, oh yeah, there's a vehicle behind me. Can't be in close combat because no, in odd edition nobody's in combat with a vehicle ever.
Yeah,
It
the
makes it extra
vehicles
hard for
behind
vehicle
me.
actually.
It's gonna get a little crazy.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna gun down this player just because I need to feel better. Oh,
Oh, this poor guy.
I gotta hit him on three, right? Or does he have
Yeah.
something? Okay, he doesn't
No.
carry
You
mirage launchers.
-1.
Ow, there's one cocked actually. All right, so I wound him on threes. Yeah, so 4 wounds on him.
So you would have on force, right? So -1 to wound.
I have no idea what the base strength is. Is it four? No, it's
I
still
think.
yeah, it's force then. Yeah, true. Because then it would be counted as threes to wound and no, actually, yeah, it would force to wound, right? So it doesn't damage. See, it was not overkill. I knew he was gonna
Wow.
survive it.
That Shadow Seer. That's a really good ability.
Yeah, it is. Actually, now that you're talking about him, where's my Winnicare? No, the Winnicare is gonna shoot into the Star Weaver. He can't see the Shadow Weaver because the Land Raider is in the way. Because I need to port him out. But still, I didn't want to take the perils on core. That would be pretty ugly, I think. The Winnicare is going to take a shot at the Star Weaver. So one shot hits on a three, and um, just what? It's not on a five. I have no idea what is the rule because I know what's it like against
Infantry.
five. Yeah, it's just against infantry. So this is strength five. So I need a four to wound.
No, you would need a 5 to wound. Or, yeah, force.
Four. It's four far. Yeah, he's too far away anyway. Okay, so nothing happens in that shot. He's not designed to do that. I wanted to shoot him at something else. Okay. Now the question is: do the purifiers kill the fusion guy, or do we kill the Star Weaver? um, I don't know. The Star Weaver hurts as well, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the Star Weaver then. So one. Or do you actually do the grenades? I think it's not worth it because I get 4 shots per dude. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
I think
better.
the bolter's better
Yeah,
because
just for reasons. I mean,
if I didn't have the immortal save, then maybe the grenade. But
yeah. Yeah, the AP doesn't matter in this game pretty much. Oh, so many twos. Holy
uh,
cow. They're not hitting anything. Uh, this one, these two, this one. That's Starweaver. Gotta kill it. Okay, 3 wounds. Yeah, 3 wounds.
3 wounds, huh?
Alright. Technically it's enough. Nope, too many
Oh,
in one saves. I need more mortal wounds. That's the only thing I can do. Yeah, but I mean, still, I can still try to charge around, and I don't know. Dread Knight can try to charge. We'll see if I can pull something off. Okay, but I think that's shooting, right? Because this guy is still in combat. Because I didn't move him out of combat. Yeah, that was actually my issue. I didn't want to move him out of combat because of the psychic power. That's why he's stuck here. Otherwise, usually I would be able to shoot at his target because you obviously would just fall back with the unit. Yeah, I see it now. But my brain didn't comprehend that so far. Okay. Um, I guess we go to charge, right? Because, or
yep.
actually, this guy took 1 loss, right?
Yeah, that's at the very end. He
Yeah,
did
at
take
the
one
very
loss.
end then. Okay. I'm not sure if that even matters. I mean, he took 1 casualty and he's Deership 9, so can't do anything
Oh yeah,
about him.
it won't matter.
Yeah, this guy, I can just ignore him and assume that he's gonna survive. Okay, Mr. Crow is gonna charge the Troop Master, I guess. Yeah, why not?
All right.
The Overwatch.
Come on, fusion blaster.
Yeah,
Oh, I saw.
nothing.
It was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, oh, pretty much exactly between. Should be fine. Now I will charge with these purifiers into him. So her, sorry, not him. Her or this guy. I guess I charge the fusion dude.
All right.
Makes sense. The fusion dude, I think the Starwaver too, because I can. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna charge both of them,
Okay.
so I can
So
Overwatch.
we'll do the Overwatch from the fusion.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No.
Is he within range? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I should be.
And then I need twos.
Please no.
All right, I'm
Uh,
ready.
I do not get cover from the intervening models anymore, right? Because I think I didn't see anything about that. I think cover is just
No,
if
it's
I
very hard
stand
to get cover.
inside of cover, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
you have to be
I'm
the entire unit has to be wholly within.
yeah, yeah. Or you have to be 50% covered by the cover thing, like by a crater or building or ruin or whatever. That's also.
Yeah.
But I'm not covered with this one because he's. It doesn't even matter, right? Because I can choose the model anyway. Yeah.
Right.
It's weird. Who's the? Where is the guy? Oh, that's him. Okay. I was just kind of losing. This is just the guy. I should not kill him. Everything else doesn't matter. All right. One less. Because I don't get my inbound
Oh,
saves
then
until I'm in the fight, actually. Then I would get inbound saves against this.
we got 6 shots from the Starweaver.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, nothing.
Nothing else. All right. Then let's see the charge. 7. Not sure if that makes it. Oh, actually, I make it. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Because it's
Yeah, you're
exactly
within
on the
50.
spot, and then I'm 1 inch or something away, right? There. Yeah. And then everybody else can pretty much move however they want as long as they move. Because it doesn't say anything about the rest of the models that have to pie in somewhere or whatever. That's okay. Because afterwards we get to pie in anyway, and the rest is just gonna pie it around. Okay. Then I'm gonna declare the charge with the Dread Knight, since you can Overwatch anyway. Ooh, 9 inches should be enough. Yep, that's totally in. Junk.
Uh oh.
I'm gonna punch him. Punch him really good. Actually, I get to wound him on twos now, finally. So Dreadfist actually can punch through him. Okay, I believe that's it, because the Rend Raider is already in a charge, technically. And the rest is just doing whatever they want to do. Alright,
Now
so
it's just a brawl.
yeah, a really big brawl too. Everybody is in combat. I think all the games that I watched ended sometimes in a brawl where nobody got out and everybody was fighting until everything is dead or nothing. Okay. Um, so technically, I get to choose to go first with all these guys, and then the Land Raider is alternating, and so on. Do I get to fight with the Land Raider first too then? Because I am the it's my phase. I think there was something about who starts the entire thing, right?
I
Uh,
think so. I think
all
it's like
units that
one
shall his
turn
turn
per.
first. The player whose turn it is picks the order in which these units fight. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. After that, the players alternate choosing the liberal unit, starting with the player whose turn it is. Okay, so the Land Raider will also attack before, and then everything you
I
have goes. Yeah. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna choose a unit to fight with. That's these guys here. I'm gonna pile closer. These guys technically can't pile closer. They can only pile around. This guy can pile closer. So these two have to attack the Starweaver, I guess. And this one here. Um, then I get 3 attacks, because I have 2 attacks base and one with 1 attack on the player with the fusion. I'm hitting on 3s, and I'm wounding on 2s, because I'm strength 6.
so threes -1.
Yeah. Alright, that's a wound. You can do it in one save before I look up the profile. Because you only have 1 wound anyway, right? So doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's punched. There we go. And then these 2 guys here get their 2 attacks. And on a 3? I don't know. That's actually exactly cocked again. It only works in the tabletop simulator, but
uh,
somehow they get stuck on in this position. Okay, so it doesn't do anything, Bo. Okay. Next goes the Dread Knight. Why is it a -1 to wound rolls again? I completely forgot. Because you keep
not
mentioning.
against the Star Reaver. It's just the against the fusion guy.
Yeah, why? That's why I'm asking. The
Oh, because of the Shadow Seer, his bubble gives
okay.
all Harlequin infantry within 6 inches. Uh, anything trying to wound them, -1 to wound.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Maybe I should have shot him. But I mean, he didn't do anything anyway, so that's
Yeah.
okay.
So your opponent must subtract 1 from the wound rolls for any attacks made against the model and for attacks against any friendly infantry models within 6 inches of 1 or more models of this ability.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty
So it
good.
doesn't stack, but
Yeah, sure. I mean, the most of the abilities don't say that
yeah.
anymore, right? Yeah. Okay, so Dread Knight goes next against the Starweaver, and he is not hitting on twos, I think. He's only hitting on threes. Yeah. And he wounds you on threes then, because of the. Or is it for only for infantry? Right, so it's on twos. Okay. So you get your.
Right.
Do you get inward saves against that, or is it only against shooting?
I
I mean, it's dead anyway, but I just wanted to know.
well, only. Oh, how much damage did I do?
3.
Oh wow. Yeah, it has 4+ invulnerable save period.
Okay, that's nice. So it actually it still dies, but I mean it's pretty good. Not against. It's not a the old Mirage launcher
Mm-hmm.
or whatever it was called. All right, do we explode? Hopefully not. Okay, because I would have hurt me more than you. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Okay, and then Mr. Kesselen Crow uh, is a bit special. That's why I have to look it up again. Mr. Crow, where are you? Oh no, I am in the wrong book. Grey Did I get Hammerhand off? I think so, right? I failed the...
Uh,
Which one did I cast first? I don't remember
I
actually. It
think it
might...
was your second one. You did
Okay,
fail.
then I failed it, because I know I failed the first one. Yeah. Okay, so he does have just his normal stuff and the Black Blade of Antwir. Okay, so he's hidden on 2 plus. He has 5 basic attacks. Yep, 5 basic attacks. Hidden on 2s. He's Master Swordsman, so he rerolls. Okay. Uh, and now I need to do the wounds. I usually would wound you on 3s, but the Shadow Seer is around. So I wound you on 4s. Rerolling because
Yeah.
I...
Okay,
Uh,
thanks.
hmm?
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, I get to reroll these because I always reroll wounds and hits. And all of these successive wounds generate new attacks. So I get to attack again 5 times. But they cannot generate further attacks. So this is only happening once.
Yeah, that's silly.
Yep, it is. Reroll. And 4 plus, reroll. Yeah, and now the sequence ends. So that's your wounds. All with M1
Come
saves.
on,
Because
dude, you can do it. You can do it.
be a
Only
hero.
one wound. What?
Uh-oh.
Just talk.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. That's 4 wounds. He's down to 1.
Punch him in the face. Bam. All right. If you kill me, I will kill you. Because I get to attack again. I'm a very Slanesh-like guy. So come at me. I have all fun stuff if you want to.
I
Uh,
get to go now.
Land Raider gets to go and not hit anything, but we will see. Punch him. Oh yeah, we got one. We got one. I'm gonna wound you on 3s. No, that does not do anything. Okay. It's cool. I can give the Land Raider hammer hand now. It's so weird. I wonder how that
Alright, for
works.
my Troop Master,
Yeah. All right.
5 attacks. Alright, hitting on 2s. Alright, good job. Wounding on 3s, free roll.
All right. What's the AP?
That's 3 wounds, -2.
I have 2 plus Artificer, so it's a 4 plus or 4 plus in one save. Doesn't matter. 4 plus somehow. No, 3 ones. Holy cow. I do not get to reroll my armor saves anymore, though. That's all gone. I think I just take the damage, do I? Yeah. All right. So we hurt each other, but apart from that, nobody has died yet. 2 wounds. I don't think I have anything else for that. It's just, yeah, that's the normal stuff. All right. I guess your Star Weaver goes next. How many attacks does it have left on 2 wounds?
3. It doesn't change unless you
Okay.
go over 10 wounds.
What changes with the Star Weaver? The speed
No,
or?
the Star Weaver doesn't change. Only models that have more than 10 wounds
Ah, okay. Yeah,
change.
makes sense.
So I need 5s.
Aha.
Does he get 3 roll or is it just infantry units? All friendly units. So he gets reroll.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Did not matter. All right. So we did fight, so I have to... Oh, actually, did I have to consolidate before? I don't know. Wait a second. Resolve combat attacks, one at a time, blah, blah, blah. I have no idea. Do we consolidate all at the end, or do we consolidate after hitting something? So technically, my purifier should have consolidated before then.
Yeah, the consolidate rules on this aren't written very well.
Yeah. Yeah, how you want to play it? Because I think we should do it. I mean, if we do it with the sequence, they should have piled in their 3 inches, which they did, and then I get to pile in when my attacks ended into
Yeah,
the
I
closest
think you have to
enemy.
do
So
bigger attacks.
yeah, so I have to pile into the shadows here because she's if I want to pile because she's the closest enemy that I have to pile towards too. I kind of can take it
This
though.
isn't piling in. This is consolidating.
Consolidating, sorry, yes, but the consolidate is also always more closer to the nearest enemy model. So I have to
No,
just yes, it says so. You may
no.
move each model in the
Move
unit up to 3 inches.
closer to. Oh,
Closer to
okay.
the enemy's
Never mind. I
model.
read
Yep.
any direction, and then I just stopped reading.
No, you can only actually move towards the enemy now, which is a little bit weird because you don't always want to get closer, especially with like a unit that just barely wins color and then runs into the enemy. But that's why it says may, so you don't have to move it. But obviously I would like to move it so I can get her into close combat. So these guys would pie in, but have to stay 1 inch away, obviously from. No, actually no, they don't, because it's a consolidate, so I can pie into here. All right, so everything just moves into your direction. The
So
Dread
when I get to
Knight
attack,
gets also to consolidate because he killed that thing. And the Land Raider doesn't get to consolidate. I mean, he gets to consolidate technically because he could
yeah,
move
you
a
can
little
get
bit.
closer to
Yeah,
at least three
it
guys up.
yeah, I will move him. It doesn't matter if anything. Yeah, and now you choose a unit that is within 1 inch, which is also the Shadow Seer now, right? Because now she is. So technically she gets to attack, and the because this is the right order, right? So she would be
Yeah.
would be her turn before anything happens. All right.
All right. So I get to. Oh no, no rerolls on to hits.
Yeah, just
All right. So
wounding.
I'm wounding on threes, I believe. I get the reroll the two.
How much strength do you have on the staff?
Five.
Strength 5. Yeah, then it's always these threes. All right.
So that's two wounds, minus one AP.
Okay. So 4 plus on the purifiers. They make it. Okay. So now you could technically consolidate, but you're already closest to the nearest model, so you can't really go anywhere. And I don't get to do my thing again because I already fought and consolidated. That's how I would play it. Because it doesn't say anything like a big wraparound like the last time in the last edition, right? Where we all pie in at the same time and take up first, so on. It all doesn't exist anymore, so we have to do it in this entire thing. I don't know. Okay, makes sense. And now the cool thing is, I mean, the Dreadnought is now technically out of close combat, but since there is no close combat anymore, but just the rule for be within 1 inch, he's outside of it anyway. So that makes sense. So he's free to go whatever he wants if he goes next turn. All right, that's a little bit different than before because the solitaire isn't dead. Actually, get Affinity was a big deal there. If I would have got that one off, he would have died because I would have chosen the same target, and the Crusader could have done some major damage.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
Crusader could have shot the guys that got out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, those psychic powers are really strong because there's no restrictions anymore. We can fire into close combat and whatnot. All right. So it's your turn 3, right? Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, hmm.
Continue the brawl. Who was gonna join next? Just piling on each other.
I think the Solitaire's gonna get out and try to smack this Purifier squad.
No, no, don't do it.
Or 25 inches to the Vindicator.
It's a long walk.
So
Do
I
you
have a
feel
12-inch
lucky?
movement. I have a 12-inch movement. I can get out 3 inches, right? So that's 15 inches.
Yeah.
I could blitz, which would give me an extra 2d6 to my move, and then I got a 2d6. So it's basically I need to get 10 inches on 4d6.
Yeah, it's not unlikely. I'm not saying that. You just If you miss one of the rolls, that's bad, because then you're out in the
Yeah.
open, and I ignore your inward saves with all things considered. So I'm not sure. But do you actually get to disembark out of the thing when it's in close combat?
Yeah, you can disembark whenever you want.
Okay.
Marked out your Land Raider in close combat.
Yeah. I have no idea. I didn't read the rules too much, but I don't think it mentioned anything where it says, no,
Yeah,
you can't.
it has to say you can't do it, right? That's how these rules are written.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it
yeah,
would
yeah.
have to give you, I guess it would have to give you permission. So it doesn't say you can't do
Yeah,
it.
it
It
only,
says
I mean,
can do it.
technically you can't disembark when there's guys around your transport and you have to go within 1 inch of them. That doesn't work, but we are not surrounded and you have enough space. So as long as you stay 1 inch away from the Red Raider, you can disembark just fine, I think, and just run away. Coward.
Yeah, so the assault get out, and I guess you'll go after this Purifier Squad.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually the really safe bet, because you can reach them, and you will reach them. The only problem is you're pretty close to my other units that have some punch.
Yeah, I gotta do something, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think playing Harlequins defensively is really an option most of the time, because you just lose in the shoot-off so badly. And
Right.
the more the split the fights are, the worse it is if you lose one, because you have to close a distance again.
And he has a movement of 12. So let's put
We.
him right there.
It's actually funny that he moves 12 and not 14, like the new max. Although he's not in a jetpack, he's just fast on foot.
All right, and I guess we go into Psychic, right? Because the Shadow Seer can still cast his Psychic stuff, right?
Yep, I bet you can,
Okay.
because it doesn't restrict it, so you have to allow it.
Right.
Very
So I guess we're
simple.
gonna smite the old the crow.
Mr. Crow? Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Never mind. My guys can move and shoot and assault like normal. Hold on, let me back this up. Let me read this crescendo rule. Alright. Units with this ability can advance and charge in the same turn, in addition that they can fall back and still shoot and or charge in the same turn. Okay.
Yeah. So your infantry models can just hop back for a second. Although it does not really matter too much. It's only for the charge bonus, because you get to shoot your pistols anyway, right? That's
Yeah, so there's no really charge bonus. But I
yeah.
want to shoot my pistol at
So
the
as
Land Raider.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
I
of
can't
course.
shoot it because the
But
Land
you,
Raider is locked in combat.
I'm just gonna trying to say that you take the Overwatch again, which is not good. And the
Right.
Land Raider is still in close combat, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's just for the charge,
I don't
actually.
think it. I was thinking about the Shadow Seer's assault weapon because he can't use it in a.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
using it, you're right. We'll just do it this way. We'll just leave them there. The Overwatch would be pretty nasty. All right, so we're gonna go back to what we were saying. We're gonna smite the crow.
Yep. Don't you do it. Hey! Holy cow, that psychic is not really not working out. Alright,
All right, and then
the
we'll
crow has
do the
resisted.
superpower on the Purifier Squad,
Okay,
or do we do it on the crow?
I don't know.
Let's
It's
do
not
it on the
based on
crow.
leadership, right? It's just roll off, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, then it doesn't matter really. Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
little bit hard to beat for me. But I can't parry on denying, so I guess I'd have to try anyway. Let's try. No, it's a pretty good roll, but that's a little bit too high for me. Okay.
All right, so we each roll a d6. You need to roll higher than me.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
The funny thing is, now I could say I'm gonna re-roll this with the stratagem, and then you could also re-roll with the stratagem. Yes. But it keeps going. It's actually really funny.
Yeah.
How many do you have left? You have two left, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, you still have two left. What happens if I fail? I lose a model, or what happens?
I'm targeting crow. It's a mortal wound each time.
One model wound. Okay.
One mortal wound, and we keep doing this roll off until you beat me or whatever I targeted dies.
Okay, then I'm gonna lose my I'm gonna use and lose my last point just to force you to re-roll one, because I would beat
Yeah.
it now. Okay.
Gonna have to.
All right. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay,
Right
so I'm
on.
I'm down to 0, and you're down to 1, and then I lose 1 wound on Carol. Alright, he's still alive. You're not getting him yet.
Alright, then we roll again.
Alright. Ah, damn it, he's dead. No.
I did something.
And he. Oh no! Wait a second. Wait a second. He's back with a vengeance. I was not
Oh, no,
kidding.
what happened?
Right? Okay, he's back. The warp interacted. Sorry.
Oh.
Did something break, or do you see everything?
All right, we're back. Yep.
Okay. I have heroic sacrifice, so I can pile in an immediate attack before I get killed. Why do I pile in though? I mean, I think if it says pile in, it's still the closest enemy model, right? The same blah blah as in a fight. Okay, so I get to attack him. All right. I'm gonna make you regret this.
Oh, he's gonna die anyways, right? I should.
Yeah, that's
something
true.
different.
That's true. All right, so 5 hits. 3 wounds. Rerolling. Yeah, actually, wait a second. Can I now allocate wounds to her since she's within 1 inch? Like attack. Sorry, not wounds. Attacks into her. I think
I
you
don't
can
know.
split them up. Let's see that, because that's all the stuff that I'm here for. Because those questions you don't ask yourself when you're just reading through the book. Choose targets. You must pick target unit. You have to target an enemy unit. The attacking model must either be within 1 inch of the unit or within 1 inch of another model. Yeah, okay, so I am within 1 because it's in to her. Cool, so I can put attacks on her. That's interesting. Now I didn't declare it before, but it doesn't matter. As I already told you, if I get the wounds, which I got again, I get additional 5 attacks, which I'll put all on the Shadow Seer because he's really dangerous.
Okay.
But you can see these first if you want to. I mean, does it matter?
No,
No.
that's fine. We'll just go ahead and go on to
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna roll the new generated attacks. Ooh, 2 misses. Rerolling. And force the wound again because of your witch. uh, yeah, 3 wounds
Alright,
on her, on 5 on the troop master.
on the Shadow Seer.
Oh!
Shadow Seer is dead. And on the Troop Master.
Alright. Oh, just barely. Holy cow. He tanked a lot.
Man.
He tanked a lot.
Yeah, so I should have definitely done.
Now I die.
Instead.
I didn't know you die. I have a very sacrificial army, as it seems. I'm dealing more damage when I'm dying. Like even with the assassin. It's because it ignores your inborn saves. The mortal wounds are really, really strong in that regard. Like the inborn saves are pretty good this game. Okay, so now we are back in the shooting phase, right?
Yep. So I got 2 fusion pistols on board the Starweaver that are going to shoot into the Light Rider.
Okay. Pew
Hitting
pew.
on 3s. Alrighty.
They're rolling a lot of ones with these, like only fusion pistols.
Yep, I got the 3 normal pistols.
Yep, those hit, of course.
I need like
More.
6s.
Yeah, more than that.
So I rolled 8 dice just now, and 6 of them were 1s.
Yeah, that's statistical, totally. Can all see it coming. Yeah.
Alright, assault phase. Go ahead and
Overwatch.
assault the Purifier squad with the solitaire, yeah.
Taka taka taka. I lost 1 of them, right? Yeah. Somebody got toasted. Uh-oh. 4 hits. Taka taka. 3 wounds, right? Because your toughness 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Bring it. Hey. 1 goes through. As expected. How many do you have left? 5? Okay, you have 4 left. Yeah. That's doable. I can take you out in 1 hit. Yeah, that's plenty, I think.
So I get 8 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Which weapons do I want to use here? I guess we do the Strength 5 AP -2. That'd probably be the best.
That would bring me to a 5. Yeah, I mean you can't get me lower than a 5 anyway. Makes sense.
Alright, yep.
Oh, the ones,
Wow.
the ones are back. Holy crap! What's going
Well, this
on?
one's cocked though, so I'll roll that one.
I mean, your inbound saves are fine, but your hitting is not very good. Not
Oh
at all.
man.
You know what
Mine
they
was
say? What
very
I said when I
similar.
said they're gonna buff melee, so you can't hit on 3s anymore. Yeah, then this happens.
Oh man.
What the
I
hell?
used a wound.
And there's another one, just for the lull.
One wound.
Okay, so
One wound from the solitaire.
get my 5 up. Ah, I die. No. Is Yusika still alive?
That
Yeah,
is
he is. Okay.
so bad. Oh man.
All right, I think no, you actually get to go first, right? With the Star Weaver, because it's still your turn.
Yeah.
So he charged, so he goes first, and then your first unit is the Star Weaver, actually.
Yeah.
He's gonna punch me.
No,
Not
he's
really.
not. One hit. Oh man.
Feels
All
bad,
right.
man. Alright, I'm gonna pie in with the Purifiers, I guess. We're gonna clobber him good. Alright, I have 4 attacks, because my my Greyhounds lost the 2 base attacks and the charge bonus, so that's not good. But we can make do, right? Yep, now we actually hit on 3s, which is good. And I am strength 6 at the moment, so winning on 2s.
Deuce. Yep.
And I'm dealing a lot of damage if you... I think it's just D3 damage. I'll look it up if you fail in one save, so otherwise it
All right.
doesn't make
Three
much
plus.
sense. Uh-oh, that's not
Yeah,
good.
there we go. There we go.
Let me scroll down to the very page. Ah, this freaking codex is so weird. Good thing the Grenad's war gear is at least on the very, very bottom. Warding staff gets D3 wounds each. Alright, boys. Let's do it. Let's punch him. 3, 5 exactly, right? Yeah. Ow. Smacked him. Now I get to consolidate. And now this time I'm playing this right, because now I get to consolidate.
Right.
Because it's the end of the freaking pile and so on. So I get within 1 inch of the Star Weaver yet again. And now the Land Raider gets to go with his 6 attacks too. Yeah, he doesn't take any wounds because he's still in close combat. So weird. Now I'm protecting my Land Raider in close combat. How about that? And he misses everything because he's a Land Raider. Okay, so he gets to come very close to you, cuddle you a little bit, and then that's it. For some reason. And then I have to take a leadership test on the Purifiers. Although I'm not sure about their... I lost 1 guy, right? So I can't possibly fail it because it's a 7 with the 6. Yeah, I don't have to roll. I have more than 7. I'm sure about that one. I think the Yustika should be leadership 8 or 9 even. I don't know. And he's still alive, so that's okay. All right. So you still have your 5 guys and that thing, right? The Star Weaver. Okay.
I think it's safe to call it if you want to call it.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I still have the Calitus, and if she shows up, she's
Right.
also gonna deal a ton of damage because she ignores all your in-one saves in one go. I was just
Well, this
waiting for the
turn.
Solitaire to get out so I could kill him.
Right. Well, let's say this turn, this guy can come around here and charge, and then you don't shoot this, you just blow it up in close combat, right? Well, you can't shoot it anyways, and my guy
Yeah.
can't disembark.
Let me try Gate of Infinity again. Let's see if I would actually make it this time with a greedy Land Raider. I shouldn't do it, but you know. Because I still have that one reroll, right? There we go, I would have made it. So this time that would have been enough, I'm pretty sure. Because I get to kill that thing, then you get to kill yourself by disembarking again. That really hurts. I mean, that so-called emergency disembark. I want to call it like that because it's not really a normal disembark where you just lose guys when they come out. It's a little bit like the old Land Raider uh, from Chaos that eats some guy inside, no matter what
Yeah.
safe he has.
No one is safe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, fluff-wise, it makes sense maybe, but if he eats your Abaddon, you're a little bit sad. Because it can happen, technically. It's just random. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if we. I think that what we did with the charge phase is correct. Like the first move three in, then fight, then move another three into somebody. Then you choose the next one. He fights. He moves if he can. If he can't get closer. But for example, what I'm asking myself is, let's say I have my purifiers here in your with your Starweaver, right? I'm as close as I can. So that's my move. Can I actually consolidate or pile in around him, like to here? Because technically you're not coming closer, and the move says something about closer to actually
Yeah,
move.
I don't know.
Because I
My
want to
guess
say it
is
works, but at the same time, it's technically not closer. It's just as close as before. I don't know.
another thing is you have to be within 1 inch of a model within 1 inch, right?
Yeah.
So let's say this Purifier squad charges my Starweaver. Now my squad of Harlequins are within 1 inch of my Starweaver, right? Will they be
Not. It's not
harmless?
the same unit though. I think it talks with the 1 inch of a model that is within 1 inch of the same
Oh,
unit. That's what I was asking
okay.
myself when the Jet Knight came in, but it doesn't. I think it only works in the squad, like inside of it. If the Harlequin was in close combat, you were just really stretched or something, then you can still go in with her, and then you're right. Yeah, I mean it's very Age of Sigma like, right, with the two ranks. Um,
Yeah, I never played it. Age of Sigmar. Oh.
Yeah, I just know that they have a similar concept of attacking, right? But before, I mean, I was playing in the club against orcs all the time, and basically, if he gets a half decent charge, every orc gets to attack, and that doesn't work in this edition anymore because you have to completely pile around you to get you with like 20 boys or something. I think that's the only thing that keeps these horde armies in check, though, because everything else is really good this edition for like the bigger squad.
Yeah, because all the Horde armies have like anti-morale things.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that counters them really, because the
Yeah.
flamers are so terrible right now. Like I don't know. I mean, I haven't played against hordes or anything anyway, so I can't tell really. But I can tell just by the numbers that I'm getting less flamer hits than before, and that's dangerous when you think about how much Dietz-Cult, for example, can spam. The only reason they wouldn't just overrun you is because you would eat as many as they can send with the flamers and Overwatch and here and there. And now you get these 6 shots hitting on sixes with a flamer. It's so bad. It's worse than my Stonebolter fire actually, most of the time. Because I get 3 in average and I have 4 normal shots. And they hit the same. So,
Yeah, but well, think about things like a Lehman Rush. A Lehman Rush has 3 heavy flamers.
yeah, but still, it's only 3d6. It's still maximum of 9 shots, right? And before you could cover a bunch of guys with a good flamer template. Because it's very close, right? It's your last chance, basically. Because if orcs get within your 9 inches of your flamer, then it's gonna be one turn or you die, essentially. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. 3d6 for the Lehman Rush that moves 10. It's got a lot of wounds, and if anything decides to charge it, they're gonna get 3d6 of hits on the Overwatch.
Yeah, I don't know. It's completely random. That's the problem. Because I mean, it's the same as with Psychic Scream, right? That's also 3d6. But these 3d6 can go very wrong, and then it goes south very fast. And if you get sent enough bodies, at some point you're gonna break basically. And I think they can send more than you can send Lehman Russ tanks, because those tanks are um, very expensive still. I don't know. I think it's easier to kill heavy infantry and like the plasma cannons and so on. I think they work really good if you want to kill something like Terminators or normal Marines or you know the normal
Oh,
stuff, the non-fancy stuff. The Harlequins it doesn't do anything. But I think I like the idea with the 4+ inward saves, to be honest. Because that
I really like my army list. I think I definitely played it. I played it wrong, and then my dice rolling didn't help that decisions I made.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Landray didn't basically take anything in that fight. I mean, the fusion didn't do enough, and nothing gets to attack him the other turn. I don't know. I think the Landray is really weird because it has really good firepower, like in terms of damage output, clearly the better one than the Dread Knight. And the Dread Knight, I was thinking about not bringing the Dread Knight, to be honest, because he is specialized in killing uh, very heavy infantry or monsters where you actually need strength 12. Why would I need strength 12 against Harlequins? It is just like
Yeah,
severe overkill. Follow like really bad. And he doesn't get enough attacks to punch through your inborn saves, right? Because he has his 5 attacks. We're expecting 3 to hit and maybe even 3 to wound, and then you have half of them. So 1 or 2 Harlequins per turn is not really good. It's much better to send something that has a higher number of attacks or something like that. I don't know. I always thought it was really good just to play with something like, I don't know, heavy bolters or something that mostly works against Harlequins the best. But I mean, they're really fast now. I like that. If you were to go with like the Skyweavers into a charge or something, you would have done that the second turn, like right away. And this was the 24-inch deployment, right? This was not the close one where you get the
yeah,
Storm Spear Assault. I don't know, something like that. You know, the one that you could have chosen if you were to win the no, if you were to lose the roll off for mission. I actually want to lose the roll off for mission, I think, because the deployment map is much more important to me than anything else, pretty much. I really like that idea because if I wanted to play a really assaulty army where I have to get close to you and you're playing something like Eldar or Tau, who still have immense firepower, you can still make it in there because the map is just shorter for you. And I think that one dice roll at the beginning decides a little bit too much because you get to pick that one and the side, so you can also take the advantage side. Although I think side choosing is much weaker now because of the cover system. The cover system is so whittled down, let's say, that we barely get any cover here, right?
yeah.
It's
So now you're just picking for like objectives. Like, how am I gonna play out and get objectives this game?
yeah, I don't know. It's it's weird. I don't know. What I really dislike about the Greyhounds is though that I'm losing massively on the fact that I get no bonus attack for charging. Because every single infantry model that I have has 1 attack, except those who are in Terminator armor who get their 2 attacks and Paladins 3 attacks. But if you see their points, that's like, okay, screw that. I could just bring
Yeah,
10 of the strike squads instead, and those have really good firepower, like the Stormbolter gunfire. It's really nice. I believe if you pair that with Drago with the rerolls, that could be very nasty. Like just with normal shooting. Don't have to go for Psychic there. Although Psychic would also deal damage, obviously. I don't know. I think uh, I think Greyhounds are not necessarily better, but different. Because if we play no match play, then I can get to spam all my psychic abilities. That's pretty tough, I think. Because we can bring a lot of small squads or small dudes or banner guys to just try to smite you to death or just to Gate of Infinity everywhere. I mean, that's so good for objective control. Um,
Uh, Speaking of which, just out of curiosity, what is your power rating for your army?
I have no idea. um, but we can find out rather quickly, right? It's just adding
Yeah,
the
it's all in
things
the
up.
data sheets.
Uh, yeah, I need to find my assassins again. Well, they're somewhere hidden in the second book. So Vinica is 5 points, Calidus is 5 points, Eversa is 4 points, so 14. Um, and I think the Dread Knight is something similar. 14. Uh, there it is. 24, 31. Uh, 38. 47. 47. Looks like 58.
Yeah, okay, see, so mine's at 51.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
That's just something I'm gonna keep track of. Our games that we play, I'm just gonna see like the power ratings and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, it's interesting. I should do it too. You're right about that. I should have just noted the power level thing. But I am aware that there's so much stuff that you can do with that, right? Because if I send the Dread Knight naked in here without any additional war gear, then he would be way cheaper in points, but all the same power level, right? The more upgrades you have, the bigger the discrepancy goes to. Is there really so few points for such a big unit that can take like tons of war gear or something? Like Necrons, for example, are really bad in power level terms because their power level is decently high, but they don't have any upgrades to make use of that essentially. I don't know.
Right.
It's a weird system. That's what I'm trying to say. I just know that the guys I was playing with, they had this, the big Age of Sigma Exodus with the we count wounds or something like that. How many wounds do we play? That didn't work out like at all. It was so bad. It was like skeleton armies overrunning everything and such with the wounds markers. I don't know. It was not good. That was the issue. I think the point system could work, but the power level, not the point system. The power level is just a first try, right? So they might have some updates on that and how to balance that out. But I mean, if they do that, then the points are also fine. They can just screw the points.
Yeah. But power level's like if you're sitting at the store and you got like a decent amount of stuff, and someone's like, "Hey, let's play a game," and you have to put an army list together real quick. Where the points, it takes a while to build a list, but you're bringing this to a tournament-like event, so you're not going to be changing your army as you're playing.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. This is the list you play all day. Where like if you're just hanging out at your game store, you can change your army
Yeah,
line between each of your matches.
that depends. I still think the points make the game more fair, and I'm interested in playing fair games no matter what. That's if I have the feeling that points are completely off, then I won't spam that. No, usually when I play my store, I'm not gonna bring like shit tons of jetpacks or something. That's not fun to play against, and in that sense, the points do not really really work out. Or you should just limit jetpacks, which they didn't do with this edition, by the way. They're still the same jetpacks essentially. But that's more of a, I don't know, it's more an agreement than rules or points or anything. Because we had a tournament player that was playing so horrible, you would give him like 500 points extra, just because you
Wow.
you know you can't use it, and you're gonna gun down some more guns, which is fun, and that's it. And that worked out really well, right? The games were not nearly as unbalanced as you would say. We were like, oh my goodness, he has like 1/3 of points more than anybody else, but it works because the units were just not very good that edition, and force weapons were really good that edition, and it was just instant killing monsters creatures left and right, and that if you play a very monsters creature heavy list, then 500 points doesn't mean as much. I don't know. I think
One thing
I
I would
enjoyed the
note,
tricks though. Hmm? What do you say?
thing I would note during this game, I think I should have actually played it defensively at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I should have let you go first, and I should have deployed like along the edge of the table, and just wait for the opportunity to pick out a dreadnought or a land raider.
Hmm.
Because I didn't
I'm
want to take both on at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. The problem is that the Land Raider deals too much damage to not have him in close combat. I think the idea was right to lock up the Land Raider, um, because I think that that firepower would have whittled you guys too much down because you only have the 4% one save. So over the time you would lose a lot of models. Um,
Right. Plus,
that
I had a lot larger. I have a bigger movement, so I should have never let the land raider charge me, and I should have been the charger.
that's
You know,
true. Yeah, that's something you can
that's what I'm saying. I
obviously
should have just like
control.
held back, wait for it, keep the reach, right? Let us duke
Yeah,
out at
yeah, yeah.
24 inches at each other,
I
and then
think
as soon as like either one, whichever one I could have jumped on, I should have just been like hit every one of them with everything. You know, like all five of the fusion blaster shots,
Yeah, I think it
all
would have
nine.
been enough too. I think so. Yeah, that's where
But
I
like,
would agree. Just get more out of it. Like the riding in the transport feels safe and nice, but in the end, it's not safe because you're losing models outside, and you have to hit so hard that I actually lose something there. And the if the Landwehr, for example, would have died while my guys were in it, they could have dealt a lot of damage, like the disembarkation again and so on. I really, by the way, I really don't like the disembarkation rule that you just lose models. I think that's a little bit silly because I'm totally fine with explosions, for example, dealing mortal wounds because you keep rolling for it. It doesn't happen very often, and if it explodes, you're like, huh, strength 4, who cares? Mortal wounds is
I'm
that
never putting
hurts.
a Terminator in a Land Raider for sure.
Yeah,
I'm never putting a Terminator
that's just risky.
in a transport or anything in multiple wounds. I know I put my solitaire in one because I wanted to make sure at the beginning of the game I can get that cheeky extra 3 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit iffy. What I really enjoyed though is back when Raven Guard came out, the book that had Raven Guard. A friend of mine was playing Raven Guard then, and he had these Vanguard squads with the we come down from reserve and charge, right? The I don't know what the formation was called, but it was powerful. But it was not powerful because it could charge from the distance, and you couldn't shoot at them because they're in orbit. But they could choose the turn when they come in, no rolling, and also they had the ability to deep strike pretty much exactly on the spot if there were scout teams. And that ability is so good, and that's what everybody possesses now with the shock units. So I can actually waiting in reserve to wait for something that you have in a transport or not on the board yet to arrive and attack it first, like the first strike
Yeah.
thing. That is powerful. That's so powerful. The reserve thing here is definitely something that I would consider very powerful. I have to see if Gene could still have that silly table of theirs where they get to charge you everywhere and deploy on the entire board. Um, I mean, technically that is nerfed by the matched play rules, but I'm not sure if it makes an exception or if it's a special type of deployment, which very well might be. But that I believe that is going to be very, very nasty stuff if people figure out how to use this best. I mean, grenades is just a bad example because I can't even spam glass hammer units like that. But other armies that can do that because their models are less expensive, they could certainly have something like an assassin group in Deep Strike Reserve. For example, I think the Shadow Seer and the Troop Master were doing a really good job with their buffs and debuffs. And if you're playing against stuff that can actually get snipers or any unit with Deep Strike in your back and freely shoot them off the table, that's gonna hurt you really, really badly. Like if that actually happens. I actually wasn't aware that the Shadow Seer had aura ability. I was just like, he's probably gonna be a Psyker as before. Has this little, the cannon that
Yeah.
deals ship-based wounds. But I didn't know about the AOE. I just knew the Troop Master had something like that, which is really good. I think the rerolling wounds is one of the best ones, just because your basic strength is so low and your weapons are pretty okay, but so expensive. Like holy crap.
Yeah, but they only have two weapons that go off their base strength, and that's the staff and the Zephyrglaive. Everything else is predetermined strengths. So
Yeah, but you still need the rerolling wounds against vehicles and so on, or not? I mean,
yeah,
or is it
yeah,
always wounding on threes? I mean, strength 5 is not enough in those cases, and that's something that the Harlequins need to crack, like the heavy stuff. Um, Otherwise, there's going to be stuff that can out-tank them, essentially. Um, but, yeah, I don't know. I think Harlequins will work better at the bigger points limit, for sure. 1k points is pretty low, um, if you consider that. But what I really enjoyed is the old edition Harlequin detachment had this restriction that you have to take Void Reaver and you have to take Star Weavers and troops and whatnot. And then you had bazillion slots for as many Shadow Seers as you want, but that's it,
yeah.
right? And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? What if I just want more troops? Because that's essentially your bread and butter thing, right? It's the only unit essentially. Everything else is pretty special or too expensive. Like if you want to play an entire Skyweaver army, it's like so much points. It's pretty. I don't know. It doesn't work very well outside of invisibility, of course. And but now you have the option to take entire detachment of troops if you want to. You have to take one HQ, okay, like the usual stuff, but you actually have the options to do so. I
I
like
definitely
that.
wouldn't do that. The troops aren't good.
Yeah, I mean, still you have the option. I love that. I like to play, well, whatever, I don't know, Dark Reapers, for example. But it looks incredibly cheesy if you play a ton of detachments with just basic units and jet bikes because they're so cheap, just to get some Dark Reapers in there because you only have 3 slots. Because the Dark Elder detachment did not give you any options there. So now you have the options. You can spam fast attack, you can spam elite, you can spam whatever you want, essentially. Or HQs. That's a little bit silly, I find, but it's okay. Most of the time, HQ only armies aren't that good, so that's okay. Yeah. Um, was there anything this game I would say I didn't expect that, like from the new edition?
Um, well, I knew charging land raiders was going to be a thing. I wasn't expecting the hammer of wrath of no other.
Yeah, I don't know. I I'm not sure if I like the fact that vehicles can be locked in combat or not. Um, because it looks weird. I mean, I think this was a pretty bad game in terms of rules because your basic troops all have the ability to basically just run away. They all have hit and run if they want to. But under these circumstances, there was really no point. I think it was a bad tactical decision to run away and try that for sure. That's why I told you anyway. I would have done it
Yeah,
other way. Um, but it's weird that you already have something that deals so much with the core rules. Or I don't know, you can shoot out of a vehicle. I don't like these exemptions too much because those are the ones that make these rules so weird, right? Because normally you would say, okay, there's a troop inside of my transport. It can't do anything. It can't be affected by anything. It doesn't do anything. If it walks into it, it still has the restrictions it had before and done. That's pretty simple rule set. But as soon as you're going like, wait a second, they can shoot, but they can't do that. They are affected by what the vehicle does, but they're not. That makes things complicated again, I think. I don't know.
yeah. I think it's going to take a lot of just getting used to playing the new rules and watching other people play and
Yeah.
reading, rereading.
Yeah, I know. It's especially with the new profiles. Um, Although I really enjoyed this thing with the melee buff that we actually get to play units that can hit on 2 pluses in close combat. What I really disliked is Games Workshop is probably not aware of this, but I am because I play these units. The best defense of an assassin was earlier that he has such a high weapon skill that most units cannot really hit him. Most of the stuff will hit him on 5s. And there was a huge defense buff And that is completely gone now because you get to hit me on 2s on a set value, obviously. And that in return means he lost all of that, and all the Bloodthirsters, the big guys with the high weapon skill values, they all lost this kind of defense in close combat. And I don't think they weren't very paying attention to that. I think the increase in wounds and so on is just because the damage stat was introduced. Because everybody gets to deal tons of damage if he wants to, right? The d6 rolls. Or 3 plus d6 and cannot go lower than 3 or something. I don't know. There's a lot of weapons that can do that now. I'm not sure if that works out, but we will see. I mean, this game I didn't feel it because I think the Eversor would have died in the other edition too. So not sure if he needed that kind of survivability, but I'm not even sure if they think about that. Tournament players for sure, but they maybe not. I don't know. I still think it was a how you say it, very eventful game, so to say. Because usually my Grenade games
Yeah.
go like, we go hunting. If we touch anything in close combat, it's gonna die, and that's it. And this game is more like, how do we get in the fight without getting charged first? Because that sucks, right? The additional attacks really make a big difference. And how do we approach this right? How do we approach it with our heavy big guns without them getting immediately locked up in close combat? I mean, Harlequins are a fast army, but there's other armies that also got very, very faster, right? The 8-inch movement is pretty common with all the Slanesh units, all fast-moving units in the Imperium even. So that's interesting, I think. That's how you position your stuff so it gets the most benefit, but it doesn't immediately get run down by something. Or I don't know if it's felt back. I think Harlequins will have a really, really bad time against Tau and the like, because the Tau also have a bunch of flying units, and then you charge into them, then they fly away and you eat the entire thing again. You eat the entire Overwatch again, and I'm not sure if they can take it. Uh, I don't know.
See if I can find the things for it. I don't know where they are. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no issue. I gotta go anyway, because otherwise I'm gonna be late. Um,
All right.
yeah, I don't know. If you want, we can play another one when you get time. I have time on the weekend for sure, but probably not tomorrow. Um, yeah, just think about it. I just gotta go real fast now because I gonna get late. So just send me a PM and then I'll answer when I get the
All right.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll shoot you a message on Steam.
All right. Thanks for playing. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Later.